how I put darts in. I'm not saying it's the right way or the wrong way, it's just the way I do it. You might find it useful, you might think it's ridiculous, but I'm going to show you anyway. Okay, so I'm not sure if you can see it on here because of the tracing paper, but this here is my dart mark. So I first of all put a pin through at the top on both sides, so my pin is following the line of the dart. And then this one's quite a long one, so I'm going to do one halfway down as well. Like so. And then here is the bottom, so I'm going to put my pin in there, but I'm going to do that going the opposite way. So first ones are following the line down, and the bottom one is going across, so I know that that is where my dart mark finishes. Okay, so I've got my pins in place. I'm now going to flip it over so that we're now on the wrong side, and then I'm going to get my water dissolvable pen and I'm going to mark out my dart. Okay, so I've got my tape measure. I know where the bottom is because I've got my pin that's running this way across the fabric. I know where the top is because I've got my pins pointing me in that direction, and I know where my halfway mark is. So now what I do is I get my tape measure and I line up all my marks and draw in my dart mark. Making sure I know where it finishes at the top. Then I remove my pins from the pattern. And now what I'm going to do is pin it in place. Okay, so I find my bottom marker, which is here, and I line my pin up with my dot and the two lines that are coming out, so my pin runs along both lines. Then I tend to do the one at the top as well, because I just think this makes it a whole lot easier. So you find your top marks and you run the pin through both lines, one on each side of your dart, and that will give you this nice peak from start to finish of your dart. Then you can just run your pins along. It should be fairly easy now that you've got this peak assembled to help you with your guide. And then just run your pins along, tweaking it as you go if you need to. So now, as you can see, I've got my dart marked out here, and that will be my sew line. So now I'm going to sew that in place. So as you can see, I've now got a nice neat sewing line across here, all the way to the point here, and that will then iron down nicely into a nice flat dart. Right then, I'm going to crack on and get the rest of the darts in. I hope you like it, and you can subscribe. Take care, see you soon, bye.